Hello and welcome if you're watching in the UK or around the world.
Hello there. We start on the markets because a day after Wall Street closed at new record highs, the jitters have returned, but I don't seem to have a camera. You know, I'm going to keep talking, and what I can do is you know what? You can look at my chair, and we're coming back. You're on the way back. It's all to play for. Hello, nice to see you again. I'll talk to you down here until you come up. Shares have fallen sharply. Oil has had its steepest one-day fall since last summer, and those bond yields, the effective interest rates on government debt, have soared yet again. The yield, here we go, we're growing, we're rising. The 10-year US Treasury bond hit almost 1.75%, its highest since the very start of the pandemic back in January 2020. What is that telling us? That investors are scared inflation is about to take off, like our cameras, and interest rates will soon have to rise.
Vladimir Putin, but the president's former judo partner says he owns it, but won't say how he paid for it. Also this hour, all of the sport as thousands take to the streets across Brazil as the country wins the Copa Libertadores, South America's most prestigious club football competition. Well, hello and welcome to you if you're watching in the UK or around the world. I'm Martine Croxall.
Damien, do we know, does he have full cabinet support? Damien, can you still hear me? Oh, that's not looking good. We'll try and re-establish contact with...
Hello and welcome to BBC News. I'm Marianne Mashiri. Our top headlines: a reshuffle for Labour shadow cabinet after the party's disappointing election performance.
This is BBC News with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. Political change in Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu's 12-year reign as Prime Minister is over as the Knesset approves a new coalition government. The briefest of handshakes sees a transfer of power. The new administration is headed for the first 2 years by the religious nationalist Naftali Bennett. There are tensions between Britain and France over Brexit after Emmanuel Macron at the G7 is accused of suggesting Northern Ireland is not part of the UK.
What I'm saying is that we will do whatever it takes to protect the territorial integrity of the UK.
The Queen and the President. Welcome to Windsor for President Biden. Hello and welcome if you're watching in the UK or around the world. I should say that I am ready now.
Just across Scotland, northern England, but particularly in the southeast of England, where there could be some localised flooding. Should be a drier and warmer day, I think, though, for Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest. Downpours, not just across Scotland, northern England, but particularly in the southeast of England, where there could be some localised flooding. Should be a drier and warmer day, I think, though, for Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest.
Also this hour, with remote learning in full swing across the UK schools, we find out how teachers are coping with the bumpy start to the new term. And we would love to hear your experiences of how remote learning has gone so far, whether you're a parent, teacher or pupil.
Hello and a very good evening. The next step in England's roadmap out of coronavirus lockdown is going ahead.
The targets that you've been given. So what are the percentage of turnaround times of test results within 24 hours, which is the target that you have?
So in-person tests within 24 hours last week was 70.8%, so 480,000.
As you can see, the line to Westminster broke for some reason. I'm going to bring you some, it's a good point to come out actually, I'm going to bring you these figures.
Australia receives its first doses of the Pfizer vaccine, with inoculations due to begin next week. You're watching BBC News with me, Tim Wilcox, here in London. We have the latest stories for you. We'll lead actually with Myanmar as well. Myanmar's military crackdown, clashes with protesters, tanks on the streets, and harsh new punishments for those who challenge military rule. Hello and a warm welcome to BBC. Now, the leader of Myanmar's coup, General Min Aung Hlaing, says he will try to handle the protests rocking the country softly, although he didn't clarify specifically what this would mean.
Not to recognise the all-male government announced by the Taliban yesterday. Plans to cap costs for social care in England.
Just made it. Good afternoon.